I never thought I'd say this, but I broke up with caffeinated coffee for real. And the wild part, it might be one of the best decisions I've made for my body, my energy, and my mind. So if you've ever wondered what life could feel like without caffeine, or if you're just curious, or if it's even possible to feel good without it, and you want to discover how Swiss Water Decaf and one little green superfood help me feel better than ever, this video's for you. Hey everyone, welcome back. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Lillian. This is where we explore wellness, lifestyle hacks, and the little bold transformations that help us feel stronger, more vibrant, and more in tune physically, mindfully, and spiritually. I'll be honest, I was perfectly happy with my coffee habit, that warm cup in the morning. But when I made the decision to prepare for a 3-day ayahuasca retreat, I knew I had to go all in, and that meant letting go of caffeine. I didn't plan on this. I didn't even want to quit, but I made the choice with my whole heart, and wow, the first few days were rough. But what happened after that, it was honestly kind of amazing. And if you're interested in learning more about an ayahuasca retreat and my journey, you will definitely not want to miss that video. So what really happens when you quit caffeine? Well, at first it might feel like your body's throwing a little tantrum. Those first few days, expect some headaches, brain fog, and low energy like I did. That's because caffeine normally blocks a chemical in your brain called adenosine, the one that makes you feel sleepy. When you stop caffeine, your brain has to readjust. Suddenly, there's a flood of that sleepiness signal, and believe me, you really feel it. But hang in there because things shift. Once your brain receptors rebalance, you start to wake up feeling clearer. Your natural energy begins to return, and not that fake jittery kind, but something more grounded and steady. Your nervous system also starts to chill out. Without caffeine constantly kicking your stress hormones into gear, you feel less anxious, more calm, and your sleep gets deeper. It's like your body finally gets a chance to relax and reset. Another bonus, you rehydrate. Caffeine is a sneaky dehydrator. It pulls water and minerals out of your system, which can mess with everything from your digestion to your skin. But once you stop, your body starts holding on to the hydration it needs, and your liver gets a break too, which helps your whole system feel lighter and cleaner. But let's talk about coffee, the good, the bad, and yes, the ugly. The good, let's be honest, coffee has a lot going for it. It can boost your brain temporarily. That cup of joe can help you focus, feel more alert, and knock your to-do list out like a champ. Remember, caffeine blocks adenosine, the chemical that makes you feel sleepy, so your brain gets a nice little wake-up nudge. Antioxidants, yes please. Coffee is actually one of the biggest sources of antioxidants in many people's diets, especially if you're not loading up on fruits and veggies. Antioxidants help protect your cells from damage, and coffee brings a good supply. It can be a feel-good ritual. That warm mug in the morning, it's not just about caffeine. It's about comfort, connection. It's a part of your day that feels familiar and grounding. The bad. Here's where things start to get a little less friendly. The energy crash. That buzz you feel, it's rented. You pay it back later with a slump, sometimes within hours. Caffeine doesn't create energy, it just borrows it from tomorrow. Jitters, anxiety, and tension. Ever feel wired and tired, or like your heart is racing but you haven't moved all day? That's caffeine overdoing its job. And for some people, even a small amount of caffeine can cause nervous energy, mood swings, or irritability. Again, it messes with your sleep. Even if you swear coffee doesn't affect your sleep, studies say otherwise. Caffeine can linger in your system for up to 10 hours, messing with deep sleep that's crucial for physical and mental restoration. The ugly. Okay, here's the part we don't always want to hear, but it's important to know. Adrenal burnout. When your body's stressed, caffeine can push it further. It stimulates the adrenal glands, your fight or flight system, and over time, that constant push can leave you feeling totally drained, like soul drained. Digestive drama. Coffee is acidic, and for some folks, that means heartburn, bloating, and irritable stomach lining. And if you're sensitive, adding sugar or dairy can make it worse. So, should you quit? Not necessarily. Coffee isn't evil, but it's worth checking in and asking, is this energizing me or draining me? Am I using it mindfully or depending on it to function? And how does my body actually feel without it? And if the idea of quitting feels impossible, that might be your first clue it's time to pause and explore. And the good news, if you do decide to cut back or quit, you're not stuck with bland alternatives. Swiss Water Processed Decaf is a game changer. Same ritual, no harsh chemicals, and just a trace of caffeine and all the comfort. This method is chemical-free, no methylene chloride or weird solvents, just pure water, temperature, and time. Here's how it works. They soak green coffee beans in water to create a natural extract full of coffee compounds, minus the caffeine. Then they use that extract to gently remove caffeine from new batches of beans using osmosis. No chemicals, just science and patience. The results? Coffee that's 99.9% caffeine-free, full of flavor, totally satisfying, and it also retains the healthy antioxidants that make coffee so good for you. Plus, a single cup of decaf contains 4.8% of your daily recommended intakes of potassium, 2.4% of magnesium, and 2.5% of vitamin B. And studies show that drinking 2 cups or more of decaf per day lowers the risk of rectal cancer by almost 50%. It was developed in Switzerland in the 1930s, but today the process is primarily done in a certified organic facility near Vancouver, Canada. This process is eco-friendly, with 85% of the water used returned to the community as clean water. And how cool is that? And you can find it online at health food stores or specialty coffee shops. Just look for Swiss Water Process on the label. You will definitely taste the difference. Now let's talk about the real MVP of my energy comeback, Wheatgrass. It's kind of a superstar when it comes to natural energy, especially if you're coming off caffeine. Wheatgrass is the young green shoots of the wheat plant harvested before it grows into wheat grain. It's usually juiced or powdered, and it's packed with vitamins A, C, E, B complex, plus iron, calcium, magnesium, and amino acids. But the real magic is in the chlorophyll, that deep green plant pigment that helps cleanse and oxidize your blood. When you're detoxing from caffeine, your energy can dip hard in the beginning. That's where wheatgrass comes in. It doesn't give you that artificial buzz. It fuels your body on a cellular level. It supports your liver, helps reduce inflammation, improves digestion, and keeps you hydrated. Over time, this leads to a more stable, grounded energy without the crashes. And what I love most is you can mix it with water, blend it into smoothies, or take it as a shot. It's gentle, natural, and honestly, my secret weapon for sustained energy. So that's it. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the unexpected beautiful side of giving up caffeine. Just remember, you don't have to give up the joy of coffee. You just have to make it smarter, cleaner, aligned with how you want to feel. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment and let me know, are you cutting back, already off caffeine, or curious about wheatgrass? Let's chat. And if you found this helpful, like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because I have so much more cargo to share. Wellness tools, detox tips, and bold little transformations to help you feel your absolute best. You don't always know how good your body is meant to feel until you give it a chance. When you quit caffeine, your body isn't punishing you. It's rebalancing, it's healing, recalibrating, and figuring out how to generate real, authentic energy again. Yes, there is an adjustment phase, but once you're through it, you might be surprised how much better you feel physically, mentally, and emotionally.